Hi, welcome. So this is just a quick build from Sims. It's gonna be real fun. You're gonna be able to see everything that I'm doing. I'll also do a little quick voiceover as well of what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do as well. I'm not the best at it, but that's okay. So here we go. Come on in. So I've already started and completed a completely just free build. I'm trying to do more of a rounded front of the house. It's gonna be kind of on the longer side, in my opinion. I'm trying to get more like a reading nook area, things like that. So right there is where I'm thinking about the reading nook, and then over here I'm thinking like a bathroom. And then the bedroom over here. I know it's a very interesting shape, but I also want a very open layout as well. So I'm gonna try to do a patio as well. So just adding a little bit of a patio, making it a little bit bigger. It's gonna be nice and fun. And then let's see. I'm gonna choose more of a kind of a white gray sort of thing. I had a quick minute of trying to figure out how to do stuff. I raised everything, also raised the height of the walls. And then here's just me figuring out about what height I kind of really want it as well. Here you can see that I actually made a porch and I was really excited. Finally got a porch. So I'm also doing some columns. I can speak, that's a thing. It's very common. So I'm trying to get it right on the corners. I'm going with more of a black and white kind of thing right here. Making sure all my cheats are on because that's the best. So here I'm looking for a span rule. I just call it fancy top rails because that's what they are. They're fancy top rails to me. Putting fence, more of a rail, bottom fancy rail. Trying to get it as close as to the other ones as well. I realized at this point in which I need to move the patio a little bit shorter. I think about 4 or 5 wide white ones, which I personally like. White and black combination. That is me. And then I kind of messed up a bit because that's just me. And then I'm making so my Sims can actually go in because you can't really do that without it. Chose the door, and then here I'm trying to choose the windows that I feel the best because I want, again, more of the open kind of concept. I don't like doing big windows in the bathroom. I just feel like it's weird. They're making sure that everything is leveled with each other, and I'm also trying to make sure that I have all access to everything. Again, I'm on the newer side. Yes, I've been playing it for a minute, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I know all of the tips, tricks, and all that sort of stuff. So I'm making sure that I can access a couple of more things as well. looking for more of the outside kind of tiles that I feel resonate with all of everything. I'm going with a brick base because this is going to be like a Christmas. It was on Christmas that I streamed it. This is what I feel would be a really fun kind of Christmas. Here I put really awkward things, and I learned that it was awkward later. And here I'm trying to figure out which type of roof kind of fits the best. I went through a couple of different roofs, which one is it? I don't know. And this one didn't feel right, like it just didn't feel right. So I went with I guess a regular kind of roof. I've seen these all the time. Took me a minute trying to figure out all of these things. And then I lowered the actual height of the roof because I felt that was like triple the size of the house. I really don't like on how a little of the roof was over, but it was okay. I lived with it because I don't know how else to fix it, sort of thing. Because I'm super smart and I know what I'm doing. I added a chimney, or else Santa couldn't come down without a chimney. And I made sure to also put a fireplace underneath, by the way. Here I'm making sure that there's some trees outside because I like having some trees. I figured one of them was in an awkward place, so I deleted that one later. Putting some shrubbery, again, just because it's winter or winter season does not mean that you don't have to have flowers and bushes and things like that. I personally think lavender is amazing. That is amazing. But a couple of more lavenders, and I like things to be on the symmetrical side of things. Not necessarily always symmetrical, but most of the time it pleases the brain. The brain makes it feel very nice when it is symmetrical. Here I am looking for some outside furniture, making it nice, kind of cornered. I like having things in corners and angles. It makes it feel very nice, just so it's not a complete streamline, and it's one of those. It's easier to also kind of do things when it's streamlined. I personally think the mailbox is always better on the right side, by the way, and then barbecue stuff is always best in the back. My brain says this is okay. And then here is where I realized it was ugly. And then I kind of fix it better with the roof. Actually kind of made it better. And then I did a lamppost in that corner instead of the tree. The lamppost seemed a little bit more fitting than the tree. Since it's Christmas time, I put some snowmen. And here I am putting in some decorations on the roof as well. Oh, that's where the door went. Here's where I put some on the roof area. Then a big one in the middle. Sizing up. And here I am starting to do the inside. There always has to be a system. Doors first. Doors, archways, things like that when I first start on the inside. I have to do it this way. It feels really weird when I don't. And then walls is next. Try to do more of like a reddish tone throughout the house. It's Christmas season and red is awesome. Because red is beautiful. Red means a lot to a lot of different people. Sometimes it's the color of passion, it's also the color of anger and things like that. But red's just plain awesome in my opinion. Here is the study book nook area sort of thing. Putting a desk in. I also think that most people have mismatched stuff, like especially nowadays, like everybody has mismatched stuff. Not everybody has, a complete set of this. Here I'm looking for some curtains. I tried my best to try to find some curtains. I ended up going with this one, just mainly because it fit. Not necessarily the best, but it fit for the most part. And then here I am putting a bookshelf because you can't have a study area without a bookshelf. And some lamps, because there's always that one room that doesn't have much. But here I'm trying to do some wall decorations. It's Christmas time, gotta have some Christmassy decorations. But it's the study as well, so it has to have a lot of pictures and things like that, in my opinion. And then this is where all the Christmas presents are hidden. So, when people come in and, do all of their stuff, this is where I realized I forgot to do the floor. Okay. And I personally do wood floor because wood floor is just amazing. Because carpet is so much work. Wood floor is, you mop it, sweep it, and that's about it. And then you also can varnish it and whatnot, but it's not a constant struggle there. Putting rugs in by the door, because you have to have a rug by the door. If you don't have a rug by the door, please explain to me why you don't have a rug by the door. Just explain real quick. Putting an art easel in there and things like that. And here I am now switching over to the kitchen. And again, red, because we're doing a red Christmassy sort of theme. And then I have to delete one for the fridge. I always the fridge has to go in the corner. That is where it is. I'm trying to put a range in. None of the ranges actually match the stove, and it slightly pisses me off that it does not match. And here is where I'm like, okay, well, that's where the chimney is, so I have to put the stove in real quick so I don't lose the placement. And then I'm putting the top cabinets in. Some decorations in the kitchen, come on. And it's one of those things in which not everybody's kitchen is perfect. So you gotta have a coffee maker, because anybody who doesn't drink coffee or tea or something along those lines, at least once a week, how are you alive? How do you live through the day? And then I kind of imagine people trying to be more self-sufficient, so just a wall full of herbs. I mean, why not? I know I can't particularly keep plants alive, but that's just not, that's me though. Plants, me, not fun. And then here is where I feel like now looking back, I kind of went overboard on the lights, but I don't know. Okay, so here I'm looking for TVs. I'm kind of I was trying to put it on top of the fireplace. I was like, okay, well, where people are gonna be sitting and things like that, how am I gonna do the couch? Like that was a good idea, have it angled. Then there's always the crick in the neck sort of thing. So I was like, okay, well, let's put it a little farther away so it's a more better angled. And then you always want to have a dinner table, so I adjusted some things here. Adding some chairs. So I'm trying to find a good centerpiece. There's centerpieces. So here I grabbed just the music player because like you have to have music going. Like it feels very interesting when there is no music playing, especially at a Christmas or a holiday event. Just gotta feel that like noise sort of thing. Here, making sure that there is some Christmas decorations because I saw them and I was like, I gotta put some on the outside too. And then here I go into the bedroom. I don't think like it's one of those things I have to over Christmas sort of time, Yule time, things like that. Just a basic kind of wood frame bed, some nightstands, some flowers, things like that. Obviously wardrobe. Kinda gotta have some place for your clothes. So I was thinking about like what to do with the bathroom, with the angles. This is kind of where I realized that my bathroom is a little big, but that's okay. Not just a jacuzzi kind of area, but also a shower tub. Because like if you have that much space, like damn, okay. Robe, putting all the accessories and things that make it actually feel like a bathroom. More of a blue-white for the bathroom that's going on. Gotta have that pile of laundry. I mean, come on, it's not a bathroom if you don't have a pile of laundry in there. Like I'm really trying to fill up space because it's a really big bathroom. I didn't know how big the bathroom was. Gotta have a rug in the bathroom, I'm sorry. It's needed. Like when you get out of the tub or the shower and there's not something soft that you just step out and mush your feet into, that's one of the best feelings in my opinion. Made sure there was a rug for the dining area. And this is very open space in my opinion. As it's not the most open space, but it's kind of what you get when you have an open space in general. Just mainly because like a lot of people don't think about people who are deaf or hard of hearing. Having an open space kind of like this is really good as well. Gotta put a bonsai. This tree, it's the only way trees are alive. Like, this is where I was like, all of these are pretty much the same thing. And I was like, okay, well, I'll put an ice rink out because there's so much space. This is where I'm like, okay, put presents. So that was last week's Sims. I'm going to be doing it every week. I'm going to be always editing last week's and posting it on the next one. So always make sure to go check me out on Twitch. Following around 6:30, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Twitch. And then I'm on everywhere as TheAvatarMJ. You can totally find me anywhere. Totally check me out. I try my best. So I will totally see and catch you guys later. We're going to be doing the bullet journal tomorrow, editing it and things like that. Also trying posting that tomorrow as well. So if you have any questions, anything like that, or even just want to hit me a subscribe and stuff, just go push the button. Thank you.